Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cimarron, and today we're going to be looking at Halo Master Chief Collection Combat Evolved Anniversary. This was dropped out of nowhere yesterday, and to be completely honest, I am not super surprised by it, but I am super surprised by the fact that they didn't advertise anything about it. They just dropped it. And I had a little bit of a feeling because I was in the insider flight for the Combat Evolved part of the series, and it played fine and everything. There's some issues that they haven't really addressed that I would like to point out in the video. But all of a sudden, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, I see Steam that had a message that they had revoked my key. That the developer had revoked the key for the insider flight. So I figured, well, they must be, wrapping things up and getting ready for release. And that's exactly what they did. And it was a super pleasant surprise for me. So that being said, this is probably going to be a quick one because we all know what Halo is. I played the shit out of this game on the Xbox, the original Xbox. Like I said on the Halo Reach video, a lot. I used to play this thing a lot. I never owned an Xbox, so after that initial rush, I never really played it again, but I am a massive fan, and this is the most exciting for me on PC gaming that I've been in a while, and I cannot wait to see what else is going to be coming up. So without further ado, let us look at the options again to see if they've changed anything. They spoiler alert, have not changed literally anything. It's pretty much all here. Vehicle field of view, on foot field of view, blah blah blah. We know pretty much the same stuff. Unlimited frame rate and graphics quality, so that's all the same. I haven't played multiplayer yet, so this is going to be just a campaign overview. So let's look at the missions and see which one we want to start with. I do want to play this, but because it's such an amazing one, but I already did, and I don't want to do that again. So I do not believe I've played the library yet, so why the hell not? Let's just do the library. We're gonna go on easy just for this sake. We're gonna disable these, maybe keep this one on so that we can get some plasma grenades. Besides that, that is all we got. We are gonna start, and yes. Man, I'm just so excited that Halo is coming out on PC, and this was a brilliant surprise out of nowhere. I am pretty disappointed to see one problem that is still persistent in the game, and that is the fact that, hopefully we see it here, as you can see, I'm 120 frames per second right now, but everything is super jaggy. Everything in the animations is running at what appears to be 30 frames per second. That was, wow, this is making me super dizzy. That was persistent with the insider flight, and it's still persistent here. I had kind of a feeling that they were not going to get to fixing this issue this close. As soon as I saw the game drop on Steam, I figured that, hey, we're probably not going to have this fixed. And lo and behold, I was right. So this is Halo. Everything else runs perfectly fine. And I do have to admit that this is by far the best mouse input in a game I have ever played. And I have played a shit ton of games over my 25 years of being on this football called Earth. So graphically, they have changed a lot of stuff. Obviously, these are probably, what was it, like 2014 graphics that they came out, but this is what it used to look like. This is what it used to look like. This was fine for back in the day, but this is not fine for now. Although admittedly, I found myself playing on the old graphics for quite some time when I first got this game, especially on Reach, and I do not mind at all. But this is just night and day difference. Look at these shadows. Look at these textures. Although there's a little bit of a reflection here. That is pretty cool. I hate these things. So I remember when I was a kid, I got to this part with the flood, and I just did not want to play this game anymore. I was like, this is it for me. I don't want to keep playing. and that was with the first level when you encounter the flood, when you're trapped in that room and you have to fight the waves and the waves. So that was super scary, but I'm all grown now, so hopefully I can put that behind me. On easy, these things don't do any damage, so you might as well just let them hit your shield and you're not going to worry about it. But how is the sound? I'm going to shut up for a second so we can enjoy some of the sound here, hopefully. If I recall correctly, this thing fights enemies as well, but here we go. As you can see, pretty satisfying gun noises, and I am really happy to report that the SMG issues with the sound being all muffled and stuff, those are gone. Those are completely and entirely gone. You do not have to worry about that anymore. They fixed it, or rather they didn't break it during the port, and it sounds incredible. Overall noise as well, voice acting is pretty decent. It's kind of cheesy. It's kind of, old ass video game cheesy, which is not a sin. I'm not gonna knock any points out of that. I haven't really changed the voice acting at all. And another thing I've noticed is that during the cutscenes you cannot change between the graphics at all. And I was playing in the bad graphics this whole time, wasn't I? Okay, well. Now we're playing with good graphics. These things look a little bit differently. They have been reworked. And so have these guys. They are scary as fuck. These things look good. I haven't seen these guys yet, but wow. Popping shit. I like the God rays here. That's pretty cool. Whoa, I thought it was a big guy. Music as well is just incredible. The music, every time I open the menu and I prepare myself to launch the game, I just find myself just sitting in the menu a little bit and just enjoying the music of the game. Am I supposed to shoot this? Nope. I'm not gonna go for that. So I'm guessing I have to go here, but I'm not really trying to play the campaign. This is just to display how the game looks like. But the AI is really decent as well. It's pretty smart. They will kind of act according to your moves and try to plan their actions and to counteract yours. And I really do appreciate that. As you can see, they're kind of easy to put down on the easy difficulty, of course. But trust me, as soon as you put it on hardcore, you're gonna be having a fun time. Absolutely. Am I molded for that? Not for the flood levels, I will admit that. I've been playing games for many years, and I don't know, it's kind of like having a traumatic experience when you're a kid. You don't want to do that thing that causes the traumatic experience anymore, so please do not judge, and if you judge, do it with healthy criticism. That is all I have to say about the game. It's Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. It's about 10 missions, I believe, and they last for quite some time. This was back when games used to be good and fun. But yeah, this was just a quick one. Definitely get it. It does not appear that you can get just this or any of the games on Steam. It does have a price. It does have $10 on Steam, but it does also say that this is DLC and it requires the base game to play, which is the Master Chief Collection. So, what the fuck? Scared. Also, Ultrawide, banging. This is they've put a lot of love on the PC port, and I really do commend them for that. So, this is absolutely worth it. The only thing I can fault is that jagginess in the cutscenes, and the fact that you cannot change between old graphics and new graphics in the cutscenes. But I'm just nitpicking at this point. There's nothing else I can critique about this game. Everything is fairly well done. I'm super happy, and I will be playing this for the time to come. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.